Well, hello there.
Brought to you by the UIS. Welcome to the UIS. We've got things to talk about. Let's go on a journey, a trip through drama land, a quick stop to laugh at the rage pigs, an adventure to the world of the locals. Don't worry if we forget the incels, everyone else has. And in the end, we think fuck that we're not them. Oh yeah! It's that time again, 9 o'clock p.m. Do you know where your locale is? It is time to take a moment, take a journey with the prophets. So come hold my hand, wait, that's not my hand. We are better than crystal meth. It's the U-I fucking S. The U-I-S. The U-I fucking S. The U-I-S. Welcome to the U-I fucking S. Welcome to the U-I-S. Welcome to the UIS.
Well, hello everyone. How is it going tonight? What do we got here? We got AP. How's it going? Cringe Minion. Death is coming. Death is here. That was Jack Rance, Harry Callahan. Good to see you all. Don't have my other chat screen open, so I can't really see what else was said earlier. So where you guys been? God damn. Seems like it's been forever. Let me see if I can open up the other chat window here. I can actually see something. I see it, but I just can't move it. I can move it. No, I can't do shit with it. Just stuck there. Right there on the screen. Taking up a bunch of space. It's alright. For now. Anyways, I haven't really kept up too much with the racks. And today is probably the worst time to get caught back up. I posted a little video earlier today, which was just his video. You know, why bother giving the link to his video? The whole thing seems, I don't know, set up. I don't really know if I'm just talking out of my ass here, not really knowing much anymore, but the whole thing seems fabricated. So let's go over to this thing here, which has that thing there looking worse than ever. Cyrax got glitter bombed. Yes, I did see a little bit about that. I think I saw Darkside Becky's video, which was more of a, seemed like a documentary and making of. I never actually saw the actual glitter bombing. It was, I don't know, just evidence of, and I don't know. And I did see that he has taken the OD story as his own. Didn't watch the video, but saw, I guess, a video title. And so this one here, this new video, is him calling out someone called something The Groove, which I'll get into why even that name has me suspicious about the whole thing. So let's hit play on this, and 9 minutes and 11 seconds of shit.
Hello, Lord of the Groove.
That's it, Lord of the Groove. But the
How are
name,
you?
the name has me suspicious.
If you don't know who I am, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you know who I am.
And again, why would he not know who you are if you're making a video to him about making videos about you? Hey, H-Bomb, welcome. Good to see you.
This is Chance, also more commonly known as Cyrax.
Like he's lost a few more
If
teeth
you
as
notice
well.
in your comments on your latest video of me, I have sent you a cease and desist letter.
A ceased and
The reason
desist
why I have
letter.
sent you a cease and desist letter,
But you didn't. That's not how any of that works at all.
is because you
Continue.
are to not do anything with my likeness or anything without my consent.
Thank you, H-Bomb. Yeah, I've been good. I've been doing nothing. And considering I watched Office Space just yesterday, it was everything I dreamed of. It was great. I've been just watching movies, which I haven't done in years. I mean, I don't know if you guys have never seen my Blu-ray collection, which dwarfs even my, what is it called, Voodoo collection, or it's not even called Voodoo anymore. I guess it's Movies Anywhere or whatever the hell it's called. I just never watch movies anymore. And so lately I've been watching a movie, and then I'll get into watching whatever that series was and end up watching the entire, let's say, Alien series. And then like yesterday, it was all Mike Judge stuff, watching Idiocracy, watching Office Space, and watching one of my favorites, which isn't very well known, called Extract, which is a great Mike Judge film.
Yes, you are using my likeness and my image without my consent or knowledge.
Cyrax never heard a parody, of course.
Therefore, you
Or-
have two options. You can either stop using my video and my voice and my image.
All right, now I'm going to go on a rant, a little tangent here. Fandango. Yeah, that's another one. That's the one that actually replaced Voodoo. And my God, it fucking sucks. Every movie I play. Now, I admit it might be my older Roku on this particular television I'm pointing at right now, that maybe it's screwed up just because of whatever. But the audio cuts out. It's like I'll watch a movie, sometimes an hour, 2 hours, maybe 5 minutes left of the movie, and the audio will cut. And I have to exit out, resume the movie. And it's like consistent every single thing I watch on Fandango. And so instead, I will go and watch it on Movies Anywhere, which is a different app uses the same library, although it doesn't have everything. It doesn't have all the movies, so I don't know. It just pisses me off.
And my likeness, or we can cut a deal. And I'm willing to make a deal with you. Alright? I'm willing to make a deal with you.
You can't even make a deal with gravity and your desk.
I will provide the voiceover work as myself for your TV series.
Which sounds like a horrible idea. I mean, imagine you were doing, let's say, what's that one that does the DSP thing? I've been out so long, I don't remember anybody's fucking name. It's much funnier to take little bits and pieces and make AI say what you want them to say, not have the MOOC itself do the work.
For a 90% cut of whatever profits you make.
90%.
Whatever
cut.
royalties you make, I get 90% of. Why? Because I am the one putting in the work. That is my face. That is my likeness. And any fail to do so, I will be getting in contact with Adult Swim first thing in the morning.
All right, this is where I start to get really confused. When does Adult Swim factor into anything? I mean, is this Lord of the Groove that much of a famous person that Adult Swim is involved? And if so, why does Lord of the Groove only have like 2,500 subscribers? You would think someone with a syndicated show on Adult Swim would have more than 2,500 subscribers. This is another thing that has made me very suspicious about the whole thing. But the whole thing all being linked. So I don't know who the Lord of the Groove thing is, but the whole groove thing, there's the word grease in there, which all of that leads back to that guy, the 007 wings. All of those people who think they're an internet gang. And so they like to manufacture their own drama, which makes me think that they're playing kind of both sides in this. And so the people who are working Cyrax are the same people who are making these videos on him. I don't know. It seems a little fishy. So I guess we'll see.
And I will be filling them in on exactly what is going on. And I will be telling them exactly what's going on and how these people are trying to steal my image and use my likeness to make money off of me.
You're starting to do the eyes open thing, and that's not a way to keep me here. That's not a way to keep me. I'm gonna run away. Close those things. Those caterpillars. Oh my God.
And they can sit there and claim that, oh, it's inspired by me. No, it is actually my face and my image that they are using.
So the Adult Swim is a troll. I guess maybe he doesn't have cable, so I guess he wouldn't know. Or even be able to visit adultswim.com. So yeah, I guess that it's par for the course, I guess. But it does seem like maybe both sides are working it. I'm thinking that maybe the people who are involved in the cartoons are the ones who are playing him like a fiddle on the other side, getting him to attack the channel, create fake lawsuits, send out very official ceased and desist comments, which I believe are legally enforceable.
So you only have two options here, Lord of the Groove. You either make the deal with me and pay me 90% of the royalties that you make from the show, or I will have that cease and desist letter go up through Adult Swim and you will be forced to take down the show. It's your choice. You have two options.
I just want to actually read the correspondence.
If I were you, I'd choose very wisely because at the same time.
All right. Maybe we should take a pause here and let's just pretend that we're Cyrax for a second. How would we compose this letter to Adult Swim? My name is Cyrax, and I am a deplorable. Can't spell tonight. What's a politically correct term? Artard. Yeah. People are making fun of me in videos. Help me write a cease and desist letter addressed to Adult Swim. Try not to make me sound like an idiot. Let's see what this does. All right. Full name, my address, cease and desist draft letter. Okay. Adult Swim Legal Department. I will need to find this. Sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me. Immediate cease and desist of unauthorized use of my likeness and harassment. So there you go. There you go, Cyrax. Didn't talk about anything a retard. So that's good. That's good.
Because at the same time as you're doing that, I've already got Adult Swim's information, and I do fully plan to contact them right away. Like I said, you have two options, Lord of the Groove. You can either heed the warning from the cease and desist letter
Ceased.
and stop this whole thing, or we can cut a deal. Also,
You can't even cut an
in
apple.
that cease and desist letter that I left in the comments on one of your videos, actually it's in your latest video, I did leave my email address.
Which is legally
So
binding.
you are to contact me right away.
Which is legally binding,
And
of
we
course.
can work out a
yes.
deal. And if you refuse to work out a deal, well then, I will take my cease and desist letter. I'll take it to my people who have been gracious enough to hook me up with a lawyer. And that lawyer will then go to Adult Swim, and Adult Swim will be forced to cancel the show. So take your pick, man.
What time does this show?
It's either you give
Come
me a
on.
deal or I force the end of the show. Take your pick.
What time does this show come on Adult Swim so I can tune in?
We can either work together or I can shut you down. Take your pick, Lord of the Groove. It's your call. If you want to keep your channel up and you want to keep this show going, I highly suggest you contact me right away.
Has he lost more teeth?
Because if you do not, I will get in contact with my friend, and they will then get a hold of their friend who is the lawyer that's helping.
Right. I'm sure this one will be the one time that you are successful and actually go through with what you've promised. So I'm sure. Let's forget about what's happened in the past. Let's forget about all of the lies and just stupidity on your part. This is going to be the time. This is going to be it. This is going to be the one that gets them, right?
Helping me out with all this, with other stuff. And then that will then be added to the list of things that I will be going out to the troll community for. Because right now, there is literally a lawsuit in the works against the troll community and Akron PD. There's a major lawsuit that's going to be going through here very soon.
It's always very soon, isn't it?
And unless you want to be added into that lawsuit, I highly suggest you get a hold of me.
How does that
I
work? How does that work? Let's just pretend that any of this is real at all. he's got a lawsuit going against the Akron PD because they left him out to dry. They did not solve the internet problem for him. And by all accounts, they probably will be found guilty and sentenced to death. Now, how does a random, albeit very famous, YouTube channel that's featured on Adult Swim television with 2,500 subscribers to their channel, how do they get worked into the lawsuit? Are they possibly going to be put to death as well? It's things to think about.
I highly urge you to get a hold of me. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's your call, man. You can either get a hold of me by email and we can work out a deal. You know, we can chop it up. We can work out a deal. I can give you my phone number or my Facebook and we can talk and we can work out a deal. Or, like I said, I can get a hold of my people and they can help me take the legal action required to shut down the show. It's your call, dude. We can either work out a deal and I can do all the voiceover work for you, no problem.
It sounds like a horrible
I get a
idea.
cut of the pay. I get 90% of, what's required because after all, that is my voice, that is my likeness, that is me, and I have a right to that money. So, therefore, you either get a hold of me by email and we talk and we work out a deal, or as I said,
Normally I
get a hold
would
of my people.
normally I would check it out, but like I said, my suspicions and knowing who that side of things is, I refuse to play any of their stuff on my channel because, they like to go and copyright strike people, and because they may not be the same people, but they're connected. And that's without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, that word greasy is in the channel name or whatever, so it's...
And they take legal action. This is not a joke. This is very serious.
This is how most high-profile lawsuits begin, with a YouTube video.
And I know you might think it's funny, but no, it's not. Like I said, right now, the trolls known as William Glory Hole and N-Word Boy, are in the process of having a lawsuit being made against them by my people because of all the crimes that they have committed against me and my family. And I don't think you want to be added into that. I really don't, because you don't want no part of that.
I think most people wouldn't want any part of any of that, Just... Now, one thing I did watch in the past month or so was the blow up between Cyrax and Ed. Cyrax screaming, "Violence isn't the answer."
So this is my fair warning to you, Lord of the Groove. You either contact me and we work out a deal, or like I already said earlier, man, all I gotta do is message one of my people, and from there, all they gotta do is get a hold of their legal team, who's actually been gracious enough to help me out with this lawsuit.
Yeah, it seems like it's working out great for you. I mean, the quality of your videos has just gone through the roof. You barely look dead.
And legal action will be taken against you and against Adult Swim. It's your call, man. Take your pick. You got 24 hours to decide, man. I'm giving you 24 hours to respond to me by email. If you do not, then I will assume that you have made your choice. And from there, like I said, I will get a hold.
Now you can assume that you don't brush your teeth because you're losing them. You just can't assume everything. You know, you got to have actually facts behind that. You can't just assume shit. What if they didn't see the video? I mean, you didn't post the video. It's just on your, which I'm very proud to say, this piece of shit's channel has only got like 300 subscribers right now. And this is his regular channel that's been up for months and months and months and months. So that's great. That is great progress of getting people not to subscribe to this turd. So, yeah. I really think that just posting a shitty video and giving someone 24 hours, it's not really legally binding. Not as much as the YouTube comment with the ceased and desist. Now that's, of course, legally binding. Yeah, he doesn't understand anything works. He's the one that would think that, you know, if someone, I could send out a cease and desist, sure. Doesn't mean shit. Means about as much as if an attorney sent one. It doesn't mean shit. Difference is, an attorney, you know, once you ignore it, then they can actually do something. But a cease and desist is just a letter. I mean, it does about as good as his YouTube comment. But yeah, the video of him screaming at Ed kind of had me excited there for a second, wondering what would happen. Maybe, you know, they were going to start going to blows. Cops would be called. And I haven't seen anything about that yet. I haven't seen any kind of body cam videos. So hopefully maybe, I know they sort of try to keep those back for a while now and not release them immediately. So maybe sometime soon. That's true. Cringe. Yeah. There are no consequences, but there's also no benefits either. It's limbo. He's in purgatory until someone dies. At this point, you know, not really sure. You would think it would be Sally, but considering he looks like he's 60 years old, we just go back, just not even 10 years ago. I mean, he was always a hideous little monster, but at least then he looked like a young, hideous monster. Now he's like death warmed over. So I guess we will see. Everyone in that house looks like they should be in hospice. That's right. We all know hospice is the last stand. Nobody nobody goes to hospice for the weekend and comes back. Yeah. Are death pools like against terms of service? I'm not sure. I have to look into that. So, just by some chance, are there going to be any? Okay, that's 720. Cyrax makes empty promises. Okay, this one's from several years ago. Hoping maybe we would see something with body cams, but I don't know. I haven't heard much from Low T in a long while. I'm not sure if anything ever happened with that, if he's like in jail now, because I know he got put away for pulling a knife on his dad. I mean, the whole Low T thing, it was pretty dumb. But at least it was very, very quick. It was over. Did not even have a chance to wear his welcome out. I mean, he's just from day one, what was it, like 30 days? And that was it. Malcolm Jamal Warner died? Oh, wow. Yeah, he was a lot better than his TV dad. Damn, didn't he play Don King in the Tyson HBO, made for HBO movie? Yeah, Low T's triumphant. I can't even say that word. Let's see. See if by any chance. Oh, last thing he posted was about a month ago. Big T versus Kiwi Farms. Yeah. Yikes. So other than that, I did notice that DSP left the internet for a week and then came back pretending he was Ethan Klein, saying he was going to sue everyone. And I don't know if everyone saw Ethan Klein's video about him suing. And so somehow DSP sees the exact similarities between his content and Ethan Klein's, where Ethan Klein specifically said that he registered his video with the Library of Congress and all that stuff to make sure that his lawsuit would be official. So DSP just disregarded all that and just said, yeah, I want to do that too. So there's probably a lot of good body cam footage with Low T that probably hasn't been either released or hasn't been retrieved, asked for. I did see on William's channel where I guess he was about to get arrested for attacking his dad, but there must be more. Guess we'll just have to see. Have to wait and see. Yeah, and this was from 1 month ago. This is the arrest body cam. No, maybe William already has it. Yeah, exactly. He does, Cringe. There it is. It's all there. I need to go through it and see if anything's worth watching. Damn. I have been keeping up with the iDubbbz and Anissa situation, and of course Ethan Klein. I took my video down that I had made on iDubbbz. I wish I had left it up because there was this one guy in my comments just talking about how much of a Zionist, like my video had anything to do with Ethan Klein. So of course they talk about Zionism, of course, and how my take was just completely a bad take, completely uneducated, bad take. I just wonder how that guy would feel now that more and more has come out and basically iDubbbz is ruined, you know. Yes, he's selling his house. I'm not sure if he was losing it, but I do know that they bought a house in Seattle. The asking price was about $800,000. So they wanted to make sure that they got the house. So they offered $1 million. That's just next level intelligence right there. I mean, there could have been a bidding war, but I doubt it. Just seems like something that they would do just to try to pretend like they were big shots and fucking superior. You want 800,000? I'll give you $1 million. And so now they're selling the house. And they're selling it for $1 million, which I doubt they'll even get. They're going to end up, they're going to lose money on the house. They're going to lose money if they sell it for what they're asking for it. And so, yeah, they are currently in Canada. Anissa is supposedly going to be streaming again, since basically iDubbbz is ruined. Completely ruined his career. There's no coming back from this. There's no redemption. People are already saying that Anissa is setting up this situation now so that she can leave him. And so when she leaves him, he will be free of her. But I honestly don't think that there's no redemption. If she left and he came back and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I was just completely brainwashed." I think he's tainted himself so much that, he's made it perfectly clear that it wasn't just her. This is him. It wasn't just the fact that he lost his virginity to a witch. And so, yeah, there's just no redemption. And I'm surprised that they're still around. I mean, these are the type of people who go to therapy when someone talks bad about them on the internet. So that kind of person, usually the rope, they go that way. So best situation is they just disappear. But they can't, because they have no life skills for a job. Anissa's not going to be able to support them on whore wages. It's just not going to happen. And iDubbbz is not going to be able to make money making videos because he's fucking terrible at it. It's insane. Almost feel bad for him, You spent all of your early adult years making content, making all that money, not saving a dime of it. Then you lose it all. It's not like you can just go and just start over, can you? Maybe you can. Get a job on the side of the road, picking up trash or something, Work your way up. Just don't see it happening, though. I don't know. And I did see that Keno's Casino came back, because they were gone for a little while there as well. They were taking, I guess, several week vacation. Oh, let's go to this thing here. I'm going to sit here and just run my mouth. Might as well be on the camera. So during my hiatus, I think I showed a couple of pictures of some of the things that I was messing around with. Like you see in the back there, I've got my Meta Oculus, whatever they call it. Which I've found pretty fun. I got a few cool Steam games that use it. And also got a Steam Deck, which you can kind of see in the background there. Which is more not really for streaming, but for, you know, just being at work and playing video games at work. I'm not supposed to be playing video games, although I can use it on stream, which should work out okay anyways, because it's not using my processor's power. It seemed like my video was lagging there for a second. So yeah, there's a lot of new things in the studio that I want to utilize. You can see Rorschach over there in the corner. All of my keyboards. So let's go back to this one. Yeah. So yeah. So anyways, I don't really have much else to say for the evening. I did not plan on doing a really long stream tonight. I did put a lot of thought into this stream, I guess. Not as far as the actual content, but more overall. Just trying to come up with something to where it's not just wandering around the internet looking for shit. But tonight I actually had a video primed and ready. But that's about as far as it went. Where we go from here, I don't know. But we are back. I don't know. You know, normally after I come back from a hiatus, I'm not immediately back, you know, doing videos every single night again. That's how my ass gets burned out to begin with. Just going live for going live's sake. So, that being said, if there's anybody out there who has any experience in this kind of shit, producing whatever, I'm all ears. I think even Pete had suggested something like that at one point in time. Basically compiling videos, and then I review them, watch them, do whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's it for me for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this little return. The next one will not be so far out that we are off for a month or so. So I think I'm going to go and switch back over to here. I need to mess with the damn 4K camera. My audio's out of sync. So yeah. And I have been playing a lot more video games lately, and I even thought, maybe I should just go live while I'm playing the video games, but, I know sometimes the shit I play nobody really wants to see, and I could definitely understand why, because a lot of it's boring. So I'm going to try to come up with some kind of format, some sort of, I'm not going to try to go all insane, but I'm going to try to come up with a format for the next show. And we'll just go from there. Take it one show at a time. Try to keep you guys entertained and try not to piss YouTube off at the same time. So anyways, love you guys. I will see you next time. Good night.
Thank you for watching the UIS. Goodbye from the UIS. We have things to talk about. We went on a journey, tricked through drama land, laughed at the rage pigs, got creeped in the world of the loghouse. Did we forget the incels? I can't be sure. And it is the end, and we think fuck that, we're not them. Oh yeah, can't wait for that time again. 9 o'clock p.m. Will you know where your loghouse is? I want to take another moment, take a journey with the prophet. I want to hold your hand. Oh no, not that hand. Who's gonna clean up this mess? Not the yim. Oh yeah, can't wait for that time again. 9 o'clock p.m. Will you know where your locale is? I wanna take another moment, take a journey with the prophets. I want to hold your hand. Oh no, not that hand. Who's gonna clean up this mess? Not the UI fucking S. The